Hey guys, so I made a video earlier and unfortunately my Camtasia crashed. So here we go for version number 2. Okay, so today I announced in the Facebook group, I was like, hey guys, got this really awesome tool I just found out about, finally got access to, and I tried it out tonight and it was amazing. It totally blew me away. Now, I actually knew about this tool. I had hopes it was going to be launching today, but the owner creator kind of took it off the market. And I was thinking, oh no, it got delayed. You know, that's a disappointment. And then he posted into a Skype group and he's like, hey guys, I decided to launch it internally to my own group and do a big launch later, a couple of months down the road. But if you want to promote it, here's the link. And I was like, yes! Yes! Because this is something I was really looking forward to. Now, many of you guys bought my Black Friday special, Christmas special, New Year special. And in that, I talked about a tool that found expired Web 2.0s, especially expired Twitter accounts. Now, this is really important because Twitter accounts are amazing, but there is such a thing called a Twitter sandbox. And I'll actually be talking about this in the future. I have training I've been working on. You know, we're working on new membership, new things like that coming out. And I have some really awesome training I'm getting ready to share, unveil for you guys. But in the meantime, let's say that you find an expired Twitter account. What happens? You register it and it just sits there, right? It doesn't have followers. It's not getting retweets. Retweets are really important, especially when you're talking about a sandbox on Twitter. Sandbox meaning that it's not getting indexed by Google. It's not passing rank. It's not getting ranked. The tweets are not showing up in Google search and whatnot. There's a lot of different things that play into it. So you register a Twitter account or use a Twitter account, and you set it up, and then what happens? Nothing. So what's the way around that? Well, you've got to try to automate the process, or you've got to start following people, get people to follow you back. Start getting interaction on your Twitter account, and we all know as marketers, I don't have time for this. You don't have time for this. So we find someone that creates something epic, okay? And this is what I found tonight. When the guy showed me this tool, I was like, finally, epic tool, just what I needed. Now, let me go back in time. I'm going to turn the clock back here, excuse me, to 2010. Now, back in 2010, I was starting to really get big into marketing, and specifically social media marketing. And I knew that Twitter was the way to go. So I found this Twitter tool. It's $500. And back then, that was like two weeks of pay. So I saved up $500. I laid it down. I bought this awesome Twitter tool. It auto-followed. It auto-tweeted. It auto-unfollowed. And it allowed me to follow the followers of other Twitter followers, right? Big influencers. Within a couple of months, I built a very highly targeted Twitter audience of around 40,000 followers. And today, that's been, 7 years, really, 7 years in the making. And 7 years later, I have around 32,000 followers still. And this is a very niche type of Twitter account. And when I was using it, I made good money off of it. I sold affiliate products through it. I got donations through it. I actually managed to pay off one of my credit cards through it, through donations. So it's really, really awesome. It was really an epic tool. Now, unfortunately, Twitter sued them. Twitter came down hard on them for automation. And they got rid of that tool. And it disappeared. But I haven't since then. I've seen all sorts of Twitter tools come out. And all of them, they're manual. You got to manually follow. You've got to manually unfollow. All these different things, excuse me. And it was a real pain. And I was like, oh, another Twitter tool that doesn't do what I really want it to do. I have not yet found a tool until today that could do what that tool back in 2010 did for me in my business. So let me just show you here on my page here. So I registered the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Twitter account. This was expired. And you can see I don't have a blue verified. This is not the official one anymore. But this was their old official one. Has really nice page authority, great trust flow. Now here is the original Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Twitter account. Oh, let me load it up here. Okay. So let's take out that little underscore. Okay, here's Rock and Roll current one. They have 82,000 followers. Now, let me give you an idea here. What would be the use of having a big Twitter following? Okay, this is where you could make the money. Now, actually, I shared this about an hour ago with the owner of this product, and I shared with him my idea. Sorry about that. So I shared with him my idea, and he went, "That's genius." He was like, "I didn't even think of something like that." Okay, let me give you an idea into my crazy mind here, into my crazy head. Okay, so I registered the expired Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Twitter account right here. This is the new Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Twitter account. 82,000 followers. Now, back in 2010, when I was doing all those followings, when I was auto-following, unfollowing, etc., I found out I was able to get about 60% of the people that I followed to follow me back. So out of 82,000 followers, I would expect around 50,000 to follow me back. That was on average what I found. Now maybe that was a high average back in 2010, 2011, but it was a great average of followers. Let's take it down to only 30,000 followers. Let's say that out of 82,000 followers, I was able to get 30,000 people to follow me back. 30,000 active people out of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Twitter account to follow me on this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Twitter account. Okay, so let's say I get 30,000 followers on this account to follow me back. Now, how would I make money with this? Let me give you an idea. Now, imagine Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you do some research and you find out in 2012, let's say Bruce Springsteen was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or whatever. Let's say that you get a like the plugin, the WordPress plugin, WP Link Shield, and you have that installed on a WordPress website that you register. Make sure that you have it anonymous, that you hide your, your name servers or whatever. Excuse me, your information. Let's say that you get your Amazon affiliate link and you bury it in that WordPress Link Shield. And let's say that you tweet it out to those 30,000 followers. Hey guys, check out Bruce Springsteen. He was, Hall of Famer 2012. Here's his greatest hits. Boom, goes out to 30,000 followers. How many of those people are going to buy that link from Amazon? Think about the commissions that you could make off of that. Okay, think about this. Let's say that you get a Twitter account, even a brand new one, on health and food and exercise, healthy eating. Think of, what was that great guy that did Jack LaLanne? Really awesome, exerciser, did a lot of exercising and workouts and whatnot. Let's say that you took his Twitter account and you followed his followers. Or the healthiest, healthy eaters or chefs or whatever. You could essentially, if you got this tool, you could go to anyone, take their followers. They've already spent the money. They've already done the work to get their followers. And you could grab all of their followers for free and have them follow you and then market to them. Think about this from a social media perspective, or I should say more of an affiliate perspective. You could do launch jacking. You could follow all of JV Zoo's followers and have them follow you back. You could go after big people like Brett Rutke, Mike from Maine, James Kern. You could go after all the major marketers and have them follow you back and then market their own products to their own people, basically their own list on Twitter. Or think about this, you could build any type of Twitter account or expired Twitter account and do ClickBank. Healthy eating, dieting. We know that people make tons of money like this already on Twitter. This is the way to do it. So let me show you this awesome tool. So here's a tool. It's called TwitWorks. You can add in as many Twitter accounts as you want. Now, just to let you know up ahead of time, there are 3 buying options. You could pay monthly if you wanted to. You could buy a lifetime license, unlimited number of accounts for a one-time price, or you could pay yearly. Honestly, you'd want to go for a one-time price. And let me tell you what, it's not even half of what I paid back in 2010. I think it's a lifetime license is $197 right now during launch. He's going to be launching this until next Tuesday. But anyways, so you can add in as many Twitter accounts as you want. And once you go in, you could say, okay, like right here, you can look at follows, view unfollows, view stats. I just set this up recently. I don't know if it started following people yet. So let me go in. Yeah, I'm not actively following just yet, but it will pretty soon. It'll start to follow. So let me go into the account here, and we'll actually edit settings. Okay, load it up. Click on Follow tab. I've enabled following. Will automatically follow up to 500 people a day, and each time it does an action, it's going to follow between 5 and 8 people at once, right? Creates that randomness. It will automatically unfollow, so we can turn this on. I automatically unfollow up to 300 people a day. Days to wait before unfollowing someone doesn't follow you. Now, I usually do 2 or 3 days. So let's say 3 days. Let's save the changes. So basically, every 3 days, it will look for people that are not following you back, and it will unfollow them. Right? So that's what it does. You can go into keyword follow. So see, you could type in SEO, marketing, whatever you want to do, and turn that on, and it would automatically follow people that have those hashtags. That's awesome. Follow followers. Okay, I have this activated. So I am following this right here, Rock Hall, for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Right? So I'm following all the followers of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That is awesome. Never unfollow. You can put in a whitelist, right, of people you don't want to unfollow. And of course, they have errors, so you can get errors if you have any coming up. And that is really cool. Then you have reports, okay? So you can look into the reports. You have a search thing. You can go and do further searches on Twitter. Let me show you something that's really cool. This is really epic, and I think this is an upsell. The content module. Now, this is something really important because, as we all know, your accounts could just be stagnant, right? Sitting there. Now, what you can do is you can click on Add Content Source, and you can basically have this set up almost like your own IFTTT network. You could say, okay, I want this to be an RSS from Mr. Wonderful .com/feed. Okay, Mr. Wonderful, I was watching Shark Tank tonight, so Mr. Wonderful is one of the characters. You can say, okay, every time that a new blog comes out on Mr. Wonderful /feed, excuse me, it will automatically get posted out here, post regularly, right? And you can say, okay, I want to open the floodgates. You could have that. You could type in your message and have it go out up to 140 characters. You could have a custom URL go out, a playlist, a channel, every time a new video goes up, YouTube, excuse me, and save it. So that's what you could do and set it up. Isn't that awesome? This is so amazing. This is so cool. I cannot wait to get this set up on everything. Okay, look at this. Rock Hall, 19 out of 20. That's cool. So it's already, looks like we're already getting some follows going on here. Okay, it'll probably take a few minutes to update there. But that's really cool, guys. So it's already working. It's already working for me. And it's just going to work for me non-stop now in the background. And it's hands-free. So again, this is TwitWorks. Click the link below the video or below this text. And check it out. I'll be coming up with a special bonus this week. I've just got to put together a training video for you guys on some special, things that I would tweak with it or how I would use it, how you can monetize it. Let's just say that. And we'll go from there. But this is really cool. If you do any type of marketing, especially with Twitter, you definitely need this. This is something that only comes along every so often. And whenever it does, you got to grab it. And I've not seen something like this on this level of ease and use, especially being cloud-based. I haven't seen something like this since 2010. So I'm totally psyched. Yeah, I'm really excited. So this is really awesome. So go ahead and check it out, guys. It is well worth it. All right, see ya.